Hey guys, welcome back to another video here on Toned In Entertainment, where we love pop culture. Today, it's time for another comic book review. Now, when we left off with issue number 3 of Chariot, Jim showed he was going to do whatever it takes to get his son back. But will Gillian's plans work? Let's get on with my comic book review for Chariot, issue number 4. Over the first few pages of issue 4, we're going to get an in-depth look at the training regimen that Gillian has been putting Jim through. Now you might be saying, shouldn't they be getting on with the rescue mission of Jim's son? But Gillian is going to explain that things work much differently down here. That time does essentially what they want it to do. And Gillian promises that with all her training, they will able to get the boy back, and she will let her sister be victorious. And time must really be on their side, because instead of jumping out of the simulation, Gillian is going to have a heart-to-heart with Jim where she tries to explain to him how lonely she really is. Now Gillian has come to terms that she doesn't believe she'll ever be able to truly escape this place, but she has accepted that she does deserve this for what she used to be. Now before they set off on their rescue mission, Gillian will ask for one favor in return, and that's for Jim to do what he does best, and that's drive. Now back in reality, Sadie is fed up with how long Jim has been gone, and that's when Gillian jumps out of the simulation. Now if Gillian is out here, what is Jim doing? Well, Gillian explains to Sadie that that's one of the benefits of being what she is that she can be in two places at the same time. And from here, Gillian will make the proposition that while she's busy making Jim what he needs to be in order to rescue their son, she could be a genie in the bottle for Sadie and do the same. Sadie will sternly decline Gillian's proposal and tell her as soon as their son is rescued, she needs to go back to whatever hole she crawled out of and never return. But Gillian will tell Sadie that she doesn't believe that's what Jim wants. Now, what exactly does Jim want? Well, I can't open the page of this comic, but let's just say that Gillian has found a cure for her loneliness. Now, after spending some quality time with one another, Gillian will tell Jim it's time for him to go back to the real world, but also will leave him with this advice, that hesitation could lead to death, and that being reactive will be his key to survival. And that advice will have to be implemented right away, as Zadie finds herself in quite the predicament, as it appears she's about to be reunited with her son, but not because of her own will. That is until Jim snaps out of his deep sleep and shows off some moves that surely could have made him a playable character in any popular fighting game. And while it looks like Jim is ready for battle, a voiceover from Gillian's sister comes with a warning that she should try to stop hiring people to do her work for her, that it will only lead to their demise. And as Gillian's sister leaves to prepare for the final showdown, she puts some sound canceling headphones on Jim and Sadie's son, as she expects it to get awfully loud tonight. Now on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving Chariot issue number 3 a 9.5 out of 10. The story here is by Brian Edward Hill, and not only is it expertly paced leading into the 5th and final issue, but it also hits on so many emotional beats from all the characters involved. And when it comes to the art by Priscilla Petrades and the color by Marco Lesko, in my personal opinion, it's some of the best I've come across this year. That not only does it do an amazing job of telling this type of story, but it makes me feel I'm part of the same ride-along as Jim and the rest of the characters. Now, so far, these 4 issues of Chariot have just been a ton of fun. I really do love this series, and I can't wait to buckle up my seatbelt and see what the 5th and final issue has in store for us when it releases on July 28th. Alright guys, have you been reading Chariot? And if you have, what are your thoughts? Comment down below. And guys, if you like comic book reviews like this and all things pop culture, make sure you stay tuned in here to Toned In Entertainment for future videos.
Subscribe to the channel. Do it. Go now. Do it now.